Got fired 2 weeks after my wedding for a BS reason. Is this allowed? I got married a few weeks ago. In the closer weeks leading up to my wedding, my performance at work dropped. Sales. I had a conversation with my boss about it, and we agreed that after the wedding we'll work on improving my performance. As soon as the wedding was over, I immediately went back to work. I took no time off and didn't even go on a honeymoon or anything. My performance skyrocketed up and improved immensely almost right away. It has been exactly 2 weeks since my wedding. I filed to add my new spouse to my insurance as a qualifying life event or life-changing event. My company pays for the premiums for medical, vision, and dental insurance for me as well as my spouse and any children if I had any, which I don't at this time, without even taking $1 out of my paycheck. This adds up to about $600 per person per month, or would be $1,200 a month total for my spouse and I that my company pays for to cover our insurance as one of their benefits. Thursday afternoon, I filed to add my spouse to my insurance. I had a one-on-one meeting with my boss early Friday morning where we spoke about how I was doing so well now and to keep it up on the same track. Friday afternoon, another one-on-one meeting was scheduled for Monday late afternoon with my boss under the title of a performance check-in, which I thought was odd since we just had a performance check-in in the previous business day. I worked the whole day on Monday and then joined the meeting with my boss at the end of the business day. My boss joined, read off of a pre-typed document, a specifically worded statement that my employment was being terminated effective immediately, and that someone from HR will be joining the call. Then he left the call immediately without even allowing me to get a word in. The employee from HR joined and immediately started talking about the offboarding process, to which I could barely listen to since I was in shock. I gathered myself enough to ask for more clarification on the reason, and she said due to performance problems. Then she said my insurance will only be valid until the end of the month, 12 days remaining. If Friday morning my performance was fantastic and I was getting praised, how would I suddenly be fired for my performance on Monday afternoon? The only thing that changed that I could think of was me filing for my spouse to be added to my insurance. It sounded like a BS reason to fire me, and they refused to provide more detail on the reasoning. Would the company fire me if they didn't want to pay the insurance premiums? Is that allowed? I have never been fired before, so I don't know the process or next steps. They said they would only pay out my remaining PTO, but that I lose all the money in my online store account, $150. I won't get paid out for my remaining sick leave, and I won't receive any of the commission that I earned in the last 3 months as I didn't complete the quarter, December 31st, due to being fired, which is about $8,000. I also won't receive any kind of severance package. Am I allowed to ask for a severance package or anything at all? Am I obligated to forfeit all of this as well? Got fired for my performance, which dipped down around my wedding time when I was told I was doing fantastic the previous business day. This followed me adding my new spouse to my insurance, to which my company would have to pay the premiums for, $1,200 a month. They're also refusing to pay me my earned commission since I didn't complete the quarter, December 31st, due to being fired, and are not giving me any kind of severance package. Is there anything that can be done, or are they allowed to fire me like that? Are they allowed to not give me anything after an immediate termination, including my own commission or sick leave payout? Can I ask for a severance package?